I was watching something the other day. I was checking out the Deshaun Watson's allegation about those 24 females who worked as some massage parlors or giving him massages. And I was also checking out the issues or the shooting at the two spas in Atlanta. And I got to thinking, what if they legalized prostitution? Those two spas were under investigation of illegal prostitution. And the young man had a sex addiction. And the Deshaun Watson allegations, when if they legalized it and he had it all documented, would we be going through this situation here on both issues? And what about Robert Kraft and countless of others who's got the money and wanted a little something? If they legalized it? That's a lot of money that will be flowing in America, especially in the midst of this COVID-19 era, where everybody's walking around here mad at the world, stressed out. Divorce rate is high, 70%. 8 out of 10 divorces are filed by women. 30% of marriages are sexless. You got a bunch of lonely ass women walking around these damn stores with their mask on their face with that big old attitude. You look in their buggy, they got cheese and crackers and wine, and batteries, dog food and cat litter. Men are angry themselves. Men are not getting the sex, not getting no loving at home. People don't realize this, but men today don't date no more. The dating market is not what it used to be. Everybody's upset. Everybody's angry. Everybody's mad. I don't care if you talk about opening things up. Hey, trust me, it's not the same anymore. With the Me Too movement and the feminist movement and all this other bullshit, it's not the same. But I got to thinking. In other countries like the Netherlands, Germany, Amsterdam, Austria, Australia, they legalize sex work. I don't get it, but then again, I do get it. I understand why they won't legalize it here. Because America claims that they have morals. But yet still everybody's getting a damn divorce. It's $1 billion industry busting men based off of what women are selling. It will cut down on the sex traffic if that was the case. You legalize it. And sure in the hell will open up the market. It will give the woman a choice. She keeps hollering out equality and diversity. That will, and equal pay. guess what? That will open the doors up for you. You are what you offer. You are based off of what you're selling. There is no equality issue in diversity when you do that. That, my friend, will open up the market. Then that will give men a choice. A man wants him a black good, wants him a white good, wants him a Latina, wants him an Asian, wants him a Philippine, Chinese, Russian, Cuban, Mexican, Canadian, British, Australian, African. You want him a French girl, a German girl. The crop is plentiful for the man. And it also will give the woman a choice. You hollering out equality. Well, guess what? You are what you are based off of what the men want. You set the terms. That, my friend, will open up the economy. All these ladies that's sitting behind the desk at their little 9 to 5, click-clacking and shit. They get on social media, with social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, fans only, or only fans, however you want to call it, Tinder, Ashley Madison, whatever. Based off of you the product. Yeah. What's that man fetish? What's that man's fantasy? How much is he willing to spend? That, my friend, would open up the doors to a lot of things. Yeah. It brings these ladies right out of the corporate world. Bring those ladies right out of the hospitality, whether she's working at a bar, hospitality. To me, it's not a big deal at all. Loans that you pay your taxes and go for your monthly health checkup. I think it's a no-brainer. I don't really see the issue in legalizing prostitution. And I think that's one of the biggest issues in this country right now, because right now there's no jobs, there's no work, there's no money, because the way things are structured here is all flooded on one side. Nothing is spread out. We call this country a free country, but yet and still ain't nothing free about this country. Like I said, her body, her right. I agree. And I think that if they do things like that, that will open up the economy. There'll be no issues of equality and equal pay. No, it wouldn't, because you are based off what you're selling. That will open doors for other economic situations. I'm going to tell you something. It used to be a laughing thing when you talk about prostitution. Now, the way things are going right now in this country, I think a lot of people are actually starting to see that this is some serious shit. If you legalize prostitution, that will literally open the floodgates in this economy. You know, you won't. I don't think you probably. I don't. And two, it also will work on marriages too. A lot of these women are very conservative, like live a conservative marriage lifestyle, and it also will work on marriages too, because it will give you a side. Which side are you on? Do you want to be single? Do you want to be married? And if the woman is married, she doesn't have the option to withhold information from him or holding sex from him, because it's going to be right there out in the open. And I do feel that majority of women would co-sign on it. I do feel that porn will actually go down as long as you make sure it's regulated and make sure that prostitution is documented, required to use protection and documented, regulated at all times. Oh man, I think it will shift the balance back into the center instead of shifting it one side where all the weight is, and now this country is fighting to stay afloat. I do feel that way. And also the rise of internet. You don't have to worry about domestic violence because these women will be their own bosses. You don't have to worry about pimps. With the rise of social media, these women will be their own bosses. Like I said, they will have to do the taxes. I just think that, like I said, it all depends how you look at it. Make sure it's something that I think that really needs to be looked into. I don't think it will hurt any marriages. It will give people an insight on what is important to you. I feel like men are hard workers and men are builders and creators, and women are always, their mindset is always about making money. So if they feel like everything is injustice to them, then they will be their own bosses, and they will have the stipulations of what they have to sell. That's just my take on it. Other places all over the world legalizing prostitution, except America, but yet and still everybody is on one side, and the weight of it is just unbearing, just the way things are in this country. So yes, sex work is work, and I do feel they should legalize prostitution.